Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Today is January 9, 2022. I will continue part two of How I Backtest series. We'll be backtesting from December 29, 2021 up until January 6, 2022. If you have any questions, just comment below. Uh, or you can DM me on Instagram at East underscore African underscore trader. To join my community, go to eatrader.org. Okay, moving on from from part one of how I backtest. I showed you how I use my Forex session and how I divide my trading sessions, which I normally trade London and New York, especially the overlap, which it has more volume, right? Uh, I'll show you why I drew this zone, this line as well. I have two charts on my trading view. One is backtest, where I backtest my strategies, and the other one is my trading chart, which is trading. So on my trading chart, uh, draw I normally draw zones for future, right? So when price comes to that zone, I want to see how it reacts, stuff like that. So this zone came from all the way July 2021, which is here, and this was my supply zone. This was my supply zone, and at the same time, why I draw this one was this was a strong holding support or break and retest, which is right here. Right, gold has this behavior I'm gonna show you, where once it reaches a certain zone, supply or demand, it has what I call break and retest, and I'm gonna show you how you can catch this retest. Okay, it happens almost every time on gold. So just follow me along. Okay, so for today, I'm gonna use the replay button for our trading session, backtest session. I'm sorry, backtesting session. So I'm just gonna make this quick. Just gonna give you some points, then I'll be out. So let me go here and start. So as you can see, price we have we have price kind of rejecting the zone. So from this zone, right, on this zone, price kind of closed bullish, and this was the previous high and dropped. Finally, price is coming in, buyers taking in. So price is trying to break the zone. So if it breaks, I'll show you how I trade breakouts, and if not, how I trade rejections. Price rejecting certain zone, then continuing that direction, or breakouts, right? So let me do this. Okay, price is rejecting next. Our candle closed, rejected this zone. Price is again rejecting this mini support. Price is also trying to break this. Okay, so technically I would say we missed this trade, right? Let's say we missed this trade, but how can you be part of the next move, right? All you have to do is, again, price on gold likes to do when it comes to a certain zone, it likes to break, then retest, then continue. right? That's how price does, right? But mostly on gold, this is how price does it. Or for sales, price goes, comes, right? Then does this, then drops. Then how can you be part of this move, right? That's the question. So okay, so price rejected this zone. So this zone, remember guys, it was from back in July. It was this zone. It was the it was this the break, the retest zone, the price finally dropped. This was this zone. So this zone is again being retested. This candle. Okay, guys. So now we got price rejecting again this zone. So how can you be part of this buy? If we're looking buys, definitely, right? We're looking for buys. So if you're looking for buys, your stop loss should be here. Stop loss should be here. Your entries, let's say, you know, you want to wait for candle to close. Your entries is here. So target is always here or here. Okay, nice. You're going in. So when I trade, once I reach 10 pips, I like to put it on break even, right? Again, guys, look, break. This we got some rejection here on previous zone. Then again, rejected previous zone. Then again, tries to break. Finally breaks and close above the zone. Then again, rejects, retests and rejects the zone. So this zone is very strong, strong key level. Okay, here's my today's. I want to show you this. Okay, you see, guys, again, price rejected the zone, rejected the zone. Gonna go to how double tops, how double tops are formed on gold, especially on supply levels. Okay, okay, here. If you go to minute 15, we see some thing things forming, right? The candles, how they form, break, retest, second retest can be a part of this buy. But on supply for a sell, this is what you gotta do. You tell yourself anything above this, anything above this is a buy. Not even a buy, it's a disqualification for a sell to see double tops, right? You know what I mean? See, on minute five, perfect formation of double top. So once price for a sell, it's this. Once price breaks this channel, you can go in for a sell. Stop loss always here. This line should be your stop loss. TP always previous zone, previous break and retest zone. Okay, we already know this is on London, New York session. Okay, where we traded. See, break and retest, rejected, retested, broke through, all in London and New York. Perfect. Okay, I want to show you. I showed you double top. I want to show you how you can be a part of this trade if you missed everything. Again, if you missed this, you can be a part of it. Okay, nothing to worry about. Other opportunities. Okay, now for a sell, I have to see price breaking through this, closing under this zone, and start some movement below this rejection, below the support, right? If price closes and starts to move bearish with strong candles, that's another confirmation. It's telling you price is moving to a certain direction, right? With strong bearish candles. So I have to see this to continue bearish. Price closed below the zone, again below this wick. You can be a part of it. You can enter here. Your stop loss should be a little bit slightly up from previous candle. Okay, price rejecting. Okay, okay. Here, I always say this on gold. Structure is king, where if you have certain zone that has been retested, broken, retested, broken, price is certainly gonna come back to that zone. It's on gold. I can only talk for gold. So this zone, right? Rejected, came back, broke through, rejected, retested, went to supply, double top formation, then came back, retested, came back, retested, then closed below. Then price fell for back to 1821 ish zone. So how can you be part of this sell? Because normally, unless price close, I know we have a strong bullish candle forming. There's a high probability for a buy, but at the same time, we have a strong break and retest zone right here, right? So how can you be part of a sell? Let's say we're going for a sell because most of our confirmations are being checked out, right? Double top, price forming break and retest zone, stuff like that. So now what I normally do is this is how I get my confirmation, what I call the golden zone, right? We have our previous high, then we got our new low, just this one right here. So one thing for me is on gold, what I usually see every time is how breakout retest zone or supply zone or any strong holding zone, how it really correlates and finds some matching zone with the golden zone with 51 up until 61.8, 50 up until 61.8 zone, the golden zone, what I normally call. So this is a nice confirmation. We got the golden zone break and retest, right? We know price is trying to go bearish because we just came from supply again, and we see continuous 30-minute candles. Look, one, two, three, four, strong continuous candles, right? Closing above. So this can be a retracement. So we knew price rejected this inverted hammer. So we're sure that price is gonna go bearish. So let's say we entered here. Target is always previous rejection zone, and your stop loss is just on 61.8. Perfect. Perfect. So you secured your trades, right? When it gets 10 pips, break even. If you want to close half, you can close, let runners run, let the rest run. One thing at the same time you noticed right here is the formation of head and shoulders. So that is by far the strongest pattern on gold, which is this, and this, right? So now for me to see a strong sell, unless price decides to reverse from here and go bullish or continue or play inside this, be consolidate inside the zone. I want to see a sell, which is going to be very strong. Trust me, because head and shoulders pattern is by far the strongest pattern on gold, like for reversals, especially. So okay, we took a buy, we got a buy, right? We got a buy trade. We got a double top. We saw our fib 50% gold zone, then break and retest, right? You see how even this candles rejected this zone. Also, let's say you missed this and you're not sure. One way I usually take a trade is especially entry number four. I showed this to the community, is selling or buying. Where is it? Okay, see this candle. If I see price reject this candle and starts to break previous candle, right, indecision or whatever, my entry would be under here. If I see prices changing its momentum for a downside, this would be my safest entry. But risk to reward point of view, I would say it's not that much good for me, but it's safe. You know, let's say you entered here, but what if price reverse and goes bullish, right? So now we got a lot of confirmations by seeing the what the previous candle did. So another entry can be below this wick of the previous candle, but your stop loss has to be above this candle, right? Let's say this wick hasn't formed yet, and imagine price starts to break the zone and you entered, right? Okay, we went kind of 5 pips, then tries to reverse, and when it goes again for a retest, since our stop loss is above uh, this previous wick, we're already out of the market. But look, price made the correct move, right? So from that standpoint, I would say it's not that safe, or wait for price to come back for a retest. But again, let's say what if it doesn't retest back to the zone and we missed an opportunity, right? So kind of goes how you want to trade it. But we saw by far, we saw golden zone, I mean head and shoulders forming. See what I mean? See what I mean? The head and shoulders strong pattern. How can you be part of this? Let me show you. What is the previous rejection, previous key level or wick? It's this one, right? On the left, we also got rejection, and that rejection's wick is somewhere around here, right? So it's not that safe to enter here, but here we can enter. Anything below this is a safe haven for me up until here or here. For here, definitely. To here, it's safe. From here to here, it's the safest entry for me. Or you can do can wait for break and retest if there's a retest. Okay. Uh, I believe this was a news. Joe Biden said something, and this was definitely a news. I remember. So that's how I trade my zones. How I enter trades, right? I didn't go deep into like lower time frame sort of thing like this. See, anything below here can be a sell because this is the last. This is on minute five. This is the last wick that rejected this area, right? Price broke and closed above here. This is a strong candle. You can also see how candles affect previous zones where this candle closed below, broke through and closed below previous rejections. That's a strong sign. But for me, as I said, I would trade this area mainly. Uh, Moving on, I'm going to show you one last thing how what I said kind of repeats itself, which is yeah. It's not there yet. And plus, look, all this happened on New York, London, and New York, especially the overlap. You see how immediately dropped on the overlap. That's why I said like marking your zones is really important, especially trading sessions. Okay, kind of missed this one. I wanted to show you how I would trade this one. Let's do this. Okay, perfect. So now price is on a consolidation phase, right? Right here as well, right? So for me personally, I want to see price for a bullish momentum. I want to see price close above this wick, right? Above this previous wick, or above this zone, right? Let me go to lower time frame for this case to make it clear. So what do we have? We have one zone that is near around here, break and retest zone. Remember, we got our supply here also, but we got our zone here. So it's not safe to have a buy because we might get a rejection then land a sell, right? Because this is a strong zone, break and retest, then finally broke, and we who knows, price is coming. Price might be coming for a retest, then again continue the bearish momentum. Uh, okay, price broke above and closed here. Now to go for a buy, I have to see price do the same thing here, especially above here, especially above this area. I have to see it. I have to see price close above here. Okay, okay, okay. Now price is closing above previous area and closed. Okay. Rejected, as I said, came back. Since this is a break of previous market structure, this candle might be a break and retest, right? Let's say you want to enter here. Okay, you want to enter this trading this move, right? We're still on London session. That's good. The safest entry for a buy is, let's say, you entered here. This is by far the best risk to reward ratio. But I wouldn't trade this normally. Want to see? See, now you're out. That's why waiting for confirmation, especially for a break and retest confirmation, we have to see price do its thing. You have to wait. Okay, now price closed above this and got a slight wick here. But for me, this is a nice confirmation where price literally took out stop losses here for a break and retest, right, traders? And price is again trying to close above this previous highs, two candles or some resistance, which it did closed above here, right? So there's no there's no too much confirmation for this. So I know price is going bullish. This wick is one of the confirmations rejecting this area and this body closing above this two candles. So for long position, this is what I call some kind of risky trade in terms of uh, risk to reward, because this too much, this body and wick is too big for stop loss, right? So what I will usually do is I would go slightly below here. TP, boom. We also got news, right? Can take advantage. I'm not going over news today because I just want to make it clear and short for you guys. So now this is what I want to look at. I want to see price one trying to reject from this area, go down, right? For a sell, I would say price closing for a safe trade. I want to see price close below here, below the zone. That's what I would sell, right? Okay, look, price is trying to break here and rejected the zone. This is my new high for the moment. Want to see if price is gonna break this wick, this high. Okay, price rejected, then came back down again for a sell. I have to see price close below here, close below here, or even to make it more safe, I want to see price to close under this. Otherwise, I'm not gonna take a trade. Okay, because this is a strong support area. Strong support area. So anything below here, it's a sell for me. Okay. Okay, price came back, tried to break, but retested. So again, what is price trying to do? Same thing here. Same thing. Price broke, rejected this area, rejected this area. Probably sellers saw this opportunity when they sell a wick, this wick, took them out. Probably, I don't know. Again, price is doing the same thing. Look, break, rejected, then retest. Price broke through previous zone, closed above here, rejected, came back for a retracement, rejection here as well, right? Okay, we're just waiting for price. Now I saw at the same time, I see this is the previous low. This is the previous low. This is the new low. This is the new high. This is the new low. So, what do you guys see here? I see break and retest. One. So, for a sell at the same time, let's say we want to take a sell, right? We're sure of this. I have to confirm if this is on the golden zone. So how do you do it? Same thing here. I'll accidentally close this, which is like previous high, new low, which was the golden zone. Previous high, new low. It perfectly aligns with my golden zone. So from here, you can enter. I'm sorry, you can enter here, which is rejecting, rejecting, or if you want to be safe, you can trade from here. But for me, I said the safest trade that I would consider is here. But I see another opportunity here, right? This is, I can change my mind since what I'm looking for is forming right here, especially on a that is repeating the same thing over and over again, right? So let's enter. Let's say you want to enter here. Stop loss is above. Okay, here. Okay. Boom. Look, price broke through here. The safest entry. This is the safest entry, right? So once price is breaking this previous support, you can do this. Could have done this. This is literally perfect, right? What happened? Okay, price is on a strong bearish momentum, right? Currently fulfilling what we are looking for. So if price breaks this zone, I kind of want to see some kind of break and retest, right? Just like this, break and retest, or break and retest, because this is a strong holding support. Previous candle closed above this, I mean below this. This is my entry. This is my entry. This I would definitely enter. Stop loss is above this candle. Okay, where are we going? Previous one. Previous. We can do it here. One of the previous rejection zone or previous break and retest. Yeah. Why? Look, gotta see the smaller time frames as well. Small moves. See, we got break and retest, break and retest. So this would be my TP level as well. I'll just be careful when price comes around this. I'll secure some because we got some rejection. Okay, price going. This is how you trade, guys. This is how I trade. Okay, so the fib level, uh, closing price breaking through previous zones, right? Making sure price uh, closing, uh, closing below previous zones at the same time, waiting for candles to close, especially on minute 30 and minute 15, is by far one of the best, I would say, strategies. And again, look, as I said, price came back for a retest down here. So this is it for me, guys. This is how I trade normally. I would do one last video, part three of how I trade, how I backtest. I'm sorry, and there I would go even deep one more time, even deeper. This is just the basics of how I trade, just the basics. But I'm gonna show you how you can lay out zones at the same time. Volume profile. The third one would be volume profile, which is this. You go to indicators, built-ins, volume profile, session volume. I'm gonna show you how I usually use it. Okay, and yeah, uh, I'll see you guys in the next video, the next series. Take care.